The courtroom was silent. All eyes were on Stuart Hogg, a giant of Scottish rugby. But today, he seemed small, defeated. He confessed. He admitted to abusing his wife, Gillian, shouting at her, swearing at her, controlling her. The charges were serious: domestic abuse, a stain on his character, a betrayal of trust. Hogg's confession sent shockwaves through the sporting world. The man once celebrated for his skill and athleticism was now an admitted abuser. His fall from grace was swift and brutal. The court heard how Hogg's actions had terrorized Gillian, leaving her living in fear. His behavior was a far cry from the image he projected on the rugby field. Hogg's confession was just the beginning. The court would soon hear the full extent of his abusive behavior. Years of torment that had been hidden from public view. Years of pain that Gillian had suffered in silence. The details of the case would paint a dark picture of a man consumed by control and anger. The abuse started subtly, harsh words, controlling behavior. Gillian tried to ignore it. She loved Stuart, she believed he loved her. But the abuse escalated, the shouting grew louder, the insults more vicious. Gillian felt trapped. Stuart's behavior chipped away at Gillian's self-esteem. She felt small, insignificant. She began to doubt herself. Was she to blame? She wasn't. This was Stuart's doing. He was the abuser. He was the one in the wrong. The abuse wasn't confined to their home. It followed Gillian wherever she went. Stuart would track her movements. He would bombard her with messages. He wanted to know her every move. He needed to be in control. Gillian couldn't escape. Even after Gillian found the courage to leave, Stuart wouldn't let go. He used technology as a weapon, tracking her phone, monitoring her messages. He was relentless. Gillian was living a nightmare. Every notification on her phone sent a shiver down her spine. Was it Stuart, checking up on her, accusing her? The constant fear was draining. She just wanted to escape his clutches. But Stuart had a digital hold over her. Stuart's use of technology to control Gillian is a chilling reminder of how abusers can exploit modern tools. It highlights the insidious nature of domestic abuse, which can extend far beyond physical violence. Section 4. The Price of Deception. For years, Stuart Hogg lived a lie. On the rugby field, he was a hero, adored by fans, respected by teammates. But behind closed doors, he was an abuser, a man who terrorized his wife. Hogg's confession shattered his carefully crafted public image. The rugby star was exposed as a fraud. His reputation lay in tatters. The price of his deception was high. The consequences of Hogg's actions extend far beyond his own life. His family and friends are left to grapple with the fallout. The sport of rugby is tarnished by his association. And most importantly, Gillian is left to pick up the pieces of her life. Section 5. The Weight of Justice. The court has yet to deliver its verdict on Stuart Hogg. He awaits sentencing, uncertain of his fate. Will he face the full weight of the law, or will his celebrity status shield him from justice? The judge faces a difficult decision. Hogg's actions are inexcusable, but the court must also consider his mitigating circumstances, his clean record, his remorse, the impact a harsh sentence could have on his future. The eyes of the world are on this case. It serves as a stark reminder that domestic abuse can affect anyone, regardless of their social standing or public persona. Section 6. An Uncertain Future. The future is uncertain for Stuart Hogg. His rugby career hangs in the balance, his reputation is in ruins. He must now confront the consequences of his actions. The road to redemption will be long and arduous. Hogg must take full responsibility for his behavior. He must show genuine remorse, and he must dedicate himself to rehabilitation. Only time will tell if Stuart Hogg can truly change. Only time will tell if he can rebuild his life and earn back the trust he has so carelessly thrown away.